G'day, Martin.
Hey up, Ben.
You're right, son. I've come in equipped with a microphone today. So, what is your favourite guitar that you personally own?
There can only be one, and it's this. This has been my go-to guitar for 35 years.
So what is it?
It's a 61 Strat. It was purchased by my dad. It was then played for another sort of umpteen years professionally, to the point where the fretboard was all worn down, and when I inherited it for my sort of career, we had to get a new fretboard put on it. So it's had an ebony fretboard. Clay dots couldn't be rescued, so we had to get rid of them. It's had some pot changes, obviously, because it's been professionally played for donkeys. My uncle had it for 20 years before me, or 25 years before me, or something like that. He had the original sort of three-way position switch in it. When I got it, I put a five-way in it, but he also drilled the scratch plate out and put some toggle switches in to get the sort of out of phase tone and bits and bobs. He replaced it with a brass nut, and that's it. The rest is as it is. The rest is battle worn, battle scarred, strap locks on it, but it's a really special guitar.
So what you're saying is, like, through your career, you've come to know this guitar like the back of your hand, as the saying would be.
I know, absolutely. I mean, I know Strats anyway. Strats are my thing, you know what I mean? As you guys well know.
So a year ago, knowing you own this guitar,
we
ordered from the American Vintage 2 series that Fender now do, a Fiesta Red 1961 Stratocaster. Wow. Callum is now going to hand you that. So if you want to pop your Strat on the stand behind you.
I love these gigs. Oh, wow.
So this is original spec, clay dots, rosewood fretboard. As close to original spec as you can get without turning custom shop anyway. From the American Vintage 2 series, the 1961 Stratocaster in Fiesta Red.
See, this is what you should look like. You know what I'm saying? Yeah? Meet your sister. You can't imagine that's what they came out like, isn't it? It's pristine. Absolutely pristine. Am I the first to play this? Ever?
Yeah.
We
got it out the box off camera about 2 minutes ago.
Right. This is quite exciting, I must say. Straight off the bat, the trem is instantly new and different to mine. It's like, it's all responsive, isn't it? Because it's brand new.
Yeah.
Oops, James, I broke it already. We never saw that. So that just shows you how genuine it is. A dab of super glue in there. Because like I say, I'm as rough as ready with guitars, I always have been. Oh, that's a Strat in it. Yeah, it's lovely. I'm trying to close my eyes and just, and it really is so close. I think the only thing that I'm noticing different, it's actually very set up really, really well. The trem's got a nice bit of height on it, so you could pull it back if you wanted to, which is really nice for a guitar that's come straight out the factory. You know what I mean? You've got that sort of little half bend or a tone bend up when you want to pull it up, which is really rare with a guitar that's come straight out of the factory. That's absolutely cool. But that's how I've got mine set up. The one thing that I've noticed that's different from mine, it's only because mine's, I know my guitar is different, but the height of the pole pieces, they're a bit high, and with them being brand new, they kind of scratch you. I'm a heavy player anyway. You know that I'm a heavy hitter, so it's like I'm tending to catch it. told you I'm a heavy player.
That's the toggle switch again.
Right, what we're going to do with the toggle switch, okay, because this will just happen all the time, is I'm going to sit this down somewhere really safe. I'm going to put it on top of my boogie like that, look, and I'm going to leave him there, all right? And then we won't lose him. Sounds lovely, doesn't it? It just does sound very... It's not nice. Should we hear the other one? Sorry. The whole room just shook, and I made sure I kept it on the same setting, but the whole room is just shook, and you all felt that as well, didn't you? Definitely a little glassier into there's a little more glass there with a clean sound. It's also that. So it's all that sort of stuff. I don't know. Do you know? I've tried a lot. It's not fair. I've tried so many Strats against it. I've never came across one, and a lot of other people have as well. A lot of really reputable guys that are out there have had a go on this and just went. It's just. But then it goes. Should we do?
We do a little sustain test. Why not?
Give a little more. Now let's get this into perspective. That's a 1961 original Strat. This is a brand new guitar. It's not got something like 50 odd years of, how many years is that? 60 odd years of play. Sounds, if we hadn't plugged this in, we'd have just all been going, what a guitar. And it is, what a guitar. There's a 61 Strat there, and that's your difference, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's all that it is. There's a genuine 60 Strat sitting there to play against it. But then again, there's another thing to think about. I'm sure this is probably maybe about $2,000-ish price bracket around
At about that area, yeah. It's not custom shop numbers. No. So
this ain't $2,000.
Yeah.
Let's get it into perspective. And then the other bit of perspective is when you're sitting playing whatever it is you're playing in your band, and you've got a shed load of keys behind you, shed load of drums, shed load of bass. Is the guy out front in the front row going to tell you, oh, that guy's playing a nice 61 Strat there, I can tell it's a 61. They're never going to know any different. Never going to know any different. No, it's never going to happen. That's a great guitar sound. I love it. I love it. It's just a shame I've got a 61.